For centuries, our families fought together against their common enemy. Despite their differences, despite their suspicions, we need to do the same if we're gonna survive. Because the enemy is real. It's always been real.
Game of Thrones, 7ος κύκλος. Πρεμιέρα ταυτόχρονα με την Αμερική. Κυριακή 16 Ιουλίου στις 4 μετά τα μεσάνυχτα. Αποκλειστικά στο Nova Cinema 4 HD. Και μην ξεχνάτε, κάθε επεισόδιο διαθέσιμο χωρίς χρέωση και σε Nova On Demand και Nova Go.
The North remembers. We know no king, but the king in the North whose name is Stark.
Hi guys, it's Fentony. We got a new trailer from Greece and it's not very long but it's worth a watch. It does actually feature new footage, so let's break it down, but just be warned, this video will feature spoilers. So we get new footage of Dany and co entering Dragonstone and she pulls down Stannis' banner. You've got to remember that Stannis was the Lord of Dragonstone after Robert's Rebellion. Jon Snow's speech from the second trailer is in here, but it's slightly different. After he says, despite their differences, he says, despite their suspicions. Even when Westeros was united under the Iron Throne, the houses were always trying to get the one up on each other. Westeros needs to unite now against the White Walkers, and even then it might not be enough. The White Walkers themselves are a massive threat, but they have hundreds of thousands of whites, and every time something dies, it will be returned as a white. Dany and her 3 dragons might change the game though, but even if all 3, I would say the White Walkers still have the advantage. We get a better look at Jon's group that goes beyond the wall. The trailers have had this image very dark, and it's quite hard to see what's going on, but we've always seen one person with a warhammer, and this guy is definitely Gendry, because we know Gendry is coming back. The other characters are quite hard to make out, but we do think the Hound, Beric Dondarrion, Forrest of Myr, Jon Snow, Tormund, and maybe Jorah are in there. We think Jorah is going beyond the wall, as we have seen pictures of Ian Glenn, the actor that plays him, in Iceland, with some of the other cast members where this was filmed. New footage with Sansa, but she has her hood up. This is probably the same place her and Jon Snow stood whilst Melisandre rode off. Is Sansa watching Jon Snow leave Winterfell, or is somebody arriving? Maybe Arya or Bran, or perhaps even Brienne coming back to Sansa. This might even be at the end of the season, once the Night King has crossed the wall, and perhaps he brings the storm, is literally the snows pick up and winter takes a dramatic turn for the worse. Cersei looks like she's got a new outfit as well, and this one has fur on the shoulders. It must be getting colder in King's Landing, but there's not going to be snowstorms in the early season. I've always predicted that the last scenes that we get in King's Landing this season, snow is going to start falling, and that's when the Night King crosses the wall. Could this be her coming to the Dragon Pit to meet Jon and Dany? The Mountain is there to escort her, and she doesn't look very happy. Tyrion will be there as well, so no wonder she's not looking pleased. Speaking of Tyrion, when Jon says suspicions, we cut right to Tyrion's face, and he looks pretty worried. This is in the Dragonstone throne room. Maybe they've heard some bad news, or maybe someone is there. Maybe Highgarden's been attacked, and this is when Dany and Tyrion find out about it. Or perhaps Jon Snow's there, and something has been said which worries Tyrion. Or maybe Tyrion's getting a bit jealous. Because in a recent interview, Peter Dinklage did say that Tyrion is smitten for Dany in Season 7. New footage again of Jaime leading the Lannister troops through a castle. Is this Highgarden just when the Lannisters have taken it and Lady Olenna is now dead? More Jon Snow beyond the wall, but we also get a wide shot of the land. You can see the group that goes with Jon Snow, but it's too difficult to make out who they are. I don't think they're in the lands of Always Winter, but this looks pretty far north. Maybe the furthest north we've ever been, except for when we got to the lands of Always Winter with the White Walkers. This is mostly old footage now, but we do see the Lannister troops standing their ground. Is this Drogon and an army of Dothraki charging at them? Meeting the Dothraki on an open field is a bad idea, and a dragon? That changes everything. I don't think Jaime is stupid enough to fight them on the field, but I think Jaime has just been ambushed, and he had no idea they were coming. In the scene with Theon, if you look in the background, you can actually see that this scene is unfinished. There is actually houses in the background. In the trailer you can't see the houses, but in this one you can. As I said, this is mostly old footage, and the newer stuff is mostly just different angles of the same scene. But we've not seen that Sansa scene in Winterfell, and seeing Cersei's new outfit is pretty cool, and a nice surprise. We might get something tonight as it's a week to go before season 7. Maybe a season 6 recap with a short season 7 episode 1 which will be called Dragonstone preview. But this is a Sunday, so HBO just might wait till next week. So what do you think about this trailer? Leave all your thoughts down in the comments below, and then if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it as that really helps the channel out. And then if you've not already done so, please subscribe as that's the best way for you guys to keep up to date with all my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.